Taiwan's stock market nearly kissed 45,000 points today, then dropped over 470 points in a single session before clawing it all back. That kind of intraday whiplash is exactly what happens when a market hits new highs on thin volume. And today's 892 billion new Taiwan dollars in trading was actually lighter than yesterday's. Subscribe to Taiwan Tech Pulse. We bring you what Taiwan's own analysts are saying before Wall Street catches on. Got a Taiwan tech story you want us to cover? Drop it in the comments. Here's the thing, when Taiwan's benchmark flirts with 45,000, it's not just local traders celebrating, it's a direct read-through for anyone holding Nvidia, AMD, or Apple stock. Because the real story today isn't the index, it's the surge in AI-related names that power the global supply chain. Take BizLink, the cable and connector maker that jumped 8% after reporting record Q2 and June revenue on strong AI server shipments. That's a company you've probably never heard of, but its products are inside the racks that run Nvidia's H100 and B200 systems. When BizLink hits records, it's a leading indicator that AI infrastructure build-out is accelerating in real time. Hon Hai, better known as Foxconn, rose 2.4% with a massive last trade block of over 5,300 shares. Hon Hai is the single most important assembler of servers for both Nvidia and AMD, so when it climbs on volume, supply chain analysts take notice. MediaTek, the mobile chip giant that's been making serious inroads into AI edge computing, added 0.65%. Even the cooling solution stocks joined the party. Asia Vital Components jumped 7%, Chongqing rose 6%, and Sunan edged up, all on a stronger second-half growth outlook. Cooling is one of those boring but critical pieces of the AI puzzle that investors often overlook. But every data center running Nvidia's power-hungry GPUs needs serious thermal management. And here's a headline that's pure AI hype in motion. Optical communication stocks rallied on news that Nvidia may acquire U.S. long-haul dark fiber for an AI backbone. Landmark Optoelectronics hit its daily limit up for the second straight day. LuxNet jumped 7%, and Browave, Sanchi, and EaseCon all moved 3 to 4%. Dark fiber isn't a new concept, but Nvidia buying it to connect AI clusters? That's exactly the kind of infrastructure spending that keeps the entire semiconductor ecosystem humming. Now, not everything in Taiwan is AI-driven today. Petrochemical stocks surged after Trump threatened retaliation over Middle East tensions, sending oil prices higher. Formosa Petrochemical hit its daily limit up, Tata Chemical rose half a limit, and Formosa Plastics gained 4%. But here's where a local analyst's warning matters. Non-tech groups benefiting from oil spikes and safe haven flows are tempting, but the analyst says investors should avoid chasing highs and instead rotate based on earnings. That's classic Taiwan market wisdom. Don't confuse a geopolitical bid with a fundamental trend. TSMC itself only closed up 0.21%, but it did see a last trade block of over 5,000 shares, which whispers that institutional money is still comfortable accumulating at these levels. Compal and Quanta, the two notebook makers that have pivoted hard into AI server assembly, rose 1.5% and 2.1% respectively. So what's the takeaway for a US retail investor watching from across the Pacific? When Taiwan's market shakes like this, the signal isn't in the index, it's in the subsectors that are directly tied to Nvidia's roadmap and Apple's supply chain. The AI server chain is reporting record revenues right now, and that's a real-time confirmation that the build-out hasn't peaked. The cooling, optical, and connector stocks are telling you that the infrastructure layer is still being built out. And the oil-driven rally in petrochemicals? That's a distraction, not a trend. Taiwan's market is essentially a giant sensor for global tech demand, and right now, that sensor is flashing green on AI, yellow on volume, and red on chasing momentum.